Today we're in the beaches area of LA, and we've decided to take a rest day and ride along the beach. This is one of the sections I've ridden many times before. So we're going to start in Huntington and ride down to Newport. And there's a very cool car show here in Huntington today, and we're going to do a quick run through that and then a ride right along the waterfront here on the beaches area. If you've never been to the beach area of LA, here's what it looks like. And it's a Sunday, but it's overcast, and you don't get quite as many people as you might otherwise, but it's still a very cool place. So let's go Ripper. Huntington is, they claim, the surf capital of the United States, and today there's some surfer dudes out there right now, but the surf isn't really all that high today, so it's not as popular as it might otherwise be. So we're just coming into the main beach area here in the Huntington Pier, which is a very cool thing to walk out on. At the end they have a restaurant that's usually open. And so we got Sunday morning volleyball here on the beach too. Okay, so you can see that there's some pretty cool old cars. Chevy SS, the Chevelle that is, Camaro. Yeah, some very cool cars. An old Cadillac chopped version. Look at that. How low can you go? Lincoln Continental. And choppers, very cool. Here's an old classic Corvette, 1960. Look at that. Two-seater, soft top. Look at that work. So this is a Cadillac, 65 Cadillac. Oh, and a GTO. Look at this one. Again, a convertible. So this is a 68 Pontiac GTO. Like, if you like cars, this is the place to come and check it out. Yeah, you could spend a good part of your day just checking this very cool car show out, and it's free. Here's another old Corvette. And even a chopper show. Look at that. So this is a 66 Vet. So that's an old Mustang there. Check this one out here. What is this? This is a 36 Ford. I don't know what they call that, but there's an old Chevy Blazer 72. Look at that, classic. Look at the boots on that one too. Oh, and a 32 Ford Coupe.
I don't know what you know.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. So that's a 57 Chevy Bel Air. Colors of that car. That's got the 454 engine. Okay, so there's not even a tag on that. It's an old 36 Ford Roadster. It's a 59 Impala. That's the station wagon version of the Impala. Look at that. So that is such an impressive show that you could have a fabulously restored car and you wouldn't even get any attention because there are so many incredible restored cars in there. Yeah, I ran into this same car show here, gosh, 15 years ago with my buddy Brian when we came here early on in my LA explorations, and we just stumbled across it accidentally. So a very cool thing to see. And then you can rent these pedicabs, get your whole family, your whole group on them, and pedal up and down this sidewalk right along the beach for as far as you want to go. There's a family having a good day. Okay, so we've just come across a radio car race. All these RC cars here, check this out. Look at them all. See, there's a car out there just warming up. Wow. LA has so many interesting, unique things. And so here we got another volleyball tournament or league going on here. Dude fishing from the bridge here. Just coming into the Newport section now. Okay, we're now coming into the main residential area here of Balboa in Newport. Balboa Island, they call it. And you can see a lot of these places here on the left. They're actually short-term rental opportunities. Some of them are homes. But what I find is usually it's groups, families that rent them for a week or something and come and hang out. What a spot to hang out for a week with the views here of the ocean and all the activities on the beachfront. So another little interesting note, I first came here about 20 years ago with my buddy Brian, actually to watch hockey in the winter. And I watched the Vancouver Canucks play against the LA Kings and the Anaheim Ducks. And we would drive to Phoenix and watch the Coyotes in those days. Coyotes are now the Utah Hockey Club. But in hanging out between games, because they were usually every 2 days, that we found bike riding along the beach was a very fun, cool thing to do. Like this. Pass the time, hang out in a coffee shop, cycle down the beach, have lunch, come back for happy hour, and so on. And so since then, since about 2005, I've virtually ridden the entire beachfront from Santa Monica all the way south to Newport. And of all the segments of that beachfront ride, I think, in my opinion, the best segment is between Huntington and Newport. They all have their merits. Venice Beach is very cool, sketchy, eclectic kind of vibe. But this one is more my kind of thing, where you can stop and have a coffee or a beer, or outdoor cafe, and there's so much activity along the waterfront. In fact, the little community here of Balboa Island is in fact my favorite of all the coastlines. You can see on the left here that there's all sorts of cafes and restaurants and pubs and so on. And we're just coming up to the Newport Pier here. So again, Sunday morning, how busy this is here. But this would be my place to come and have an outdoor patio for lunch. Okay, you can see a lot more of the surfer dudes out in the water here, and the walk out along the pier. And if I do the 360, you can see the shorefront businesses that you can kind of hang out and sample. Well, I think I'll end the video there. We're gonna go have some lunch here in Newport and kind of enjoy the outdoor patio. So thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you next time.